Hello, sir. We're just at Margaret's down the street. She was really excited because we're actually going to be able to help her get a new roof and lower her electric bill all bundled together. Not a single dollar out of her pocket. So I wanted to see if anyone stopped by about the project.
Okay. Just a quick thing. Before you start dropping the names of your neighbors that you have set good leads with, make sure that they're curious about the project, or else they might just call that neighbor, grenade your lead, and then you don't get either.
So how would you open it?
I would not start doing products and features over a Ring camera. It's like, hey, I just have to chat with you about something regarding the net metering power project. Don't just immediately start giving them a bunch of stuff without figuring out if they need those things.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get it.
Okay.
Most importantly, never, ever, ever put your hands in front of your... Hey there! Welcome to Real Sales Dynamics, where we break down in-field sales footage to make you better at door knocking. Today, we're going to be doing just that with Mr. Ben here. He's been knocking with us for about 7 weeks and has 7 sales. So he has a pretty good streak going so far. We're actually going to be doing in-person training while we're actually knocking the doors. This is something I can't reinforce enough for managers and trainers out there. Actually get out there with your guys in order to get them better. You stoked?
So stoked.
So stoked. Ben is stoked. All right, let's go get it. Go ahead and pull up rep card real quick and see where things are at. If you're knocking with Slicks, use your Slicks. If you're knocking with iPad, use your iPad. Use what you're used to so that you're comfortable. I'm gonna hand you something. Oh wow, look, I'm gonna still pitch you. This is fantastic. Let's keep talking. Absolutely, I have my phone now. So we decided to start filming at 2:30 with Ben here and Garrett.
Yes!
What?
Yes!
Get the hell out.
Dude, I've had this car for 2 years. I've literally never used the summon feature.
Oh my God.
What do you think, Ben?
Just gotta break preoccupation and get them outside the house as quickly as possible. Amazing.
So right after that introduction, immediately stormed directly on our faces. So now, wet hair and all, we're gonna go ahead and knock some doors.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Awesome. So what's going on, actually, we were able to get her home approved for the program.
Yeah.
So now her bill, her electric bill was 200 before. We got it down to 130.
Yeah.
It's never going to go up again. Did you notice the rates going up a lot this year?
I did.
Yeah, it's kind of...
They always do in the summertime.
Yeah, especially the summertime.
Yeah.
Or you got a much higher bill in the summertime too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what we're able to do with her, we just take a look at her electric bill, and then we dropped off a savings report for her, see if we can see if her home's eligible. Pretty much that's all it is. Do you get your bill in the mail, or do you get it through email?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so if you want to grab that real quick, I can just generate one for you.
Is this for solar panels?
Well, this program's a little bit different. It used to be you have to come out of pocket with solar panels and it costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
So this program, if your home is eligible, we have to see if your shading is up to par. But if it is, we would cover the the install costs for that.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more selective than the way it used to be. That's what's really cool about it. So we just take a look at your graph, and if it does meet up to our standards, we can cover all those costs for you. What kind of questions did you have about it, other than that?
None. I'm actually not interested.
What is your average bill looking like right now? How many kilowatts are you using?
Actually, maybe $300 or something.
That's high.
Okay.
For a house this size?
I mean, I have saltwater aquariums, and we have a above ground pool and stuff that takes up a lot of juice.
Yeah, and it's just, you're totally comfortable with that going from 300 to 500.
Yeah.
Really? So weird. Okay. Well, I don't want to corner you. You're literally in that spot, and you're in the rain right now. But that's all we would do on our end, is just get you guys the actual numbers to figure out if it's going to be a good fit or not.
That's okay. I'm not interested.
Okay. Well, I'm Carlos.
Raul,
Yes.
pleased to meet you guys.
Thank you. Am I still Frankensteining, or?
No, you're not Frankensteining, right? Trying to get them a little more in, right? Because you're just kind of like pitching from this corner rather than like touching them, trying to be a little more humorous to them, comment on the fact that it's raining, just try to be more people with them, right? Like I wouldn't cut straight to just like the pitch. It's more like, let's go into figuring out what his needs are and things along those lines. I was trying to kind of recover it at the end there, but it was already like, this is a solar guy. I know exactly where this is going. It also feels like you're slightly hiding something because you're already asking for the bill before you're figuring out whether or not he even has a problem.
I know.
He didn't even know what his average bill was
right.
before he started asking for it.
You're so right.
And you can't ask until there has to be a reason for them to want it. Let's rub off that one,
Definitely
no big deal whatsoever, and we'll get to the next one. The main detail to kind of fix is just establish that there's a problem or help them understand that there's a problem before you're doing an ask, like asking for a bill.
What would be a good example of like a problem to bring up? A problem?
Dude, what are your bills like? Like,
yeah, I end up asking
like
at the end. I didn't ask it earlier.
Yeah, like what are the bills like? How old's your roof, right? Have you guys been getting hit by solar people all the time? Dude, oh yeah, I hate those guys.
Yes.
Yeah, they're the worst. They make our job so much harder for us. Yeah. This program's completely different than that.
Okay.
The way this works is, and just be more excited to talk to this gentleman who's allowing us to hang out with him.
More excited. All right, cool.
Yep. Are you in the comments sections asking for more information and to learn more about how to sell solar? Guess what? If you're in the Central Florida or Southern California area, we're throwing an exclusive boot camp. We're going to be able to learn from the best solar closers in the entire country. Fill out your information in the submission form below. We'll hit you up if we have any spots left. We hope to see you there. Now that the flood rains have lightened up, we're going to get back.
Rain or shine. Hello, how are you? Wow, I love that dress. That is so beautiful. We'll be quick with you. We're actually just in the area because we were helping out one of your neighbors. I don't know if you want to take a step out for a second. Actually, I don't know if you've seen some of the projects that have been going up in the area. Did you notice your electric bill going up at all lately?
I've only been here. I don't own the house.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I rent and I've only been here for like 2 months.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem.
Well, welcome to the neighborhood.
Princess, and I will send you our card. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. See ya.
You guys have a good day.
So if you're going to mention one of the neighbors that you're working with, just say a name, describe the project you're doing, and if you're going to talk about the neighbor, say like, yeah, they had incredibly high electricity bills.
Okay.
Thankfully, we're able to do this, 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 and this. Is that something you guys have been dealing with?
Okay.
Instead of like just like, what's your bill? We're telling a story, so we just get to the next thing. But it was a renter, so you know.
Okay.
It is what it is.
No, but still, it's important.
But yeah.
The biggest reason I have such a Frankenstein pitch is my like conversational memory is so bad. I'm just like merging all the thoughts together at once.
Easiest way to like break down a Frankenstein pitch.
Yes.
Is by the easiest way to like memorize the pitch is to write it down and then figure out, is this a cogent story that I'm telling?
Cogence.
As in, does this go from this to this to this to this and then it all makes sense?
Oh, okay.
Right? Or is it, there's this weird ass question here, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do this, I don't know. Right? If you can't make sense of it looking at it without knowing a lot of information that you already felt intently prior, then they're not going to be able to understand it, right? So again, it's just like, how do we weave this story that we're telling this person, right? Explaining this problem and the whys, who's, what's, where's, and when.
Right.
And how do we remove all of the filter words? Yeah.
So as long as we can get them through who, what, why, where, when, then we'll be a lot better off.
Then we're pretty much good, right? And how it connects, and how, most importantly, how it connects to them. My hair is looking awesome. How you doing? Hi again. You may be wondering why I have a different hat on and different shorts. But we have Ben here again. So as a result of yesterday's monsoon that just splashed all over us to the point where it's raining for about 4 hours straight, we figured we'd meet up in the morning in order to actually go knock before those scary, scary bully clouds come start attacking us. So we're gonna start running to the doors right now so we can get some momentum going.
Is Margaret here?
Yeah.
Okay, would you mind grabbing her for me real quick? Hi Margaret, how are you? We were actually just in the neighborhood. We were at your neighbors. We were just helping them. They were really excited because we were able to get their electric bill down by 30%. Did you notice that your electric bill is going up this year a lot?
I noticed it this month a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy how much it's been going up. So you probably had a lot of solar guys come by in the past, and it was a lot of money out of pocket, right?
Well, we've had several people solar. I'll tell you right now, I don't want to do anything right now. We got lots of stuff going on.
There's actually a new program now. You don't have to put any money out of pocket. It's pretty great.
No, right now, guys, if you've got a card or something you want to leave, we'd be glad to take it.
To be fair, yeah, and just to let you know, I know timing is difficult with a lot of the houses out here. There's so many things that are going on right now. So on our end, I'll just be really quick. Essentially, because of the way your roof line is set up and everything else, I'm guessing you're spending over $150 a month on your electric.
I think it went up this last month, but I was going to try to compare with the other bills because I think they had a rate increase.
Yeah, so it's been a 22% rate increase since January. All these new home builds and more people moving to Florida with electric cars and things like that, we're just in an energy deficit. So instead of you, because are you on a fixed income by chance? Okay, got it. So the thing about your bill right now is that you're not sure what you're going to spend month to month. And with this, it just takes you at a flat rate where I can guarantee you'll pay nothing out of pocket at all. To where we could come back and get you guys back the savings report, and that's it. I don't have panels in my car right now or anything else like that to be able to stick it on your top of your house. Yeah, the rain has been honestly in and out, so doing this job has been kind of hard.
What do you do then? Mail me something back?
We would just basically figure out a time where we could come back where I would take a couple shots of the roof, just drone shots, and then take a look at the main panel and get the numbers back for you, and that's it. Solar. I'll actually show you this real quick. So this was the one that we did. I'm Carlos, by the way. It's good to meet you, and this is Ben.
You shut the door just a little bit.
Hey, buddy.
Don't shut it out.
We're gonna start the sales meeting right now. Can you get me my phone?
My phone?
Yeah, just pull your phone real quick. Get more electricity for this month.
I could see that, but I'm thinking they must have raised the rates.
Yeah, they did, because if you look here on that electric charges.
Yeah. You can try tonight at 6 if you want. I don't know if it's going to be
Okay.
boring.
Godspeed. Hopefully these storm clouds don't get too crazy, and I'll see you guys at 6. All right, Brandon, it was great meeting you, buddy. It was wonderful meeting you. You have a wonderful day.
Nice meeting you.
We figured we'd just do some live actual training today. Okay. Who do we got on here? I can't just, this is just another reference point to the fact that people are home all the time, right? People are there, they're home, and whenever there's any sun right now for this week is exactly when you should start knocking. Are you in the comments sections asking for more information and to learn more about how to sell solar? Guess what? If you're in the Central Florida or Southern California area, we're throwing an exclusive boot camp. We're going to be able to learn from the best solar closers in the entire country. Fill out your information in the submission form below. We'll hit you up if we have any spots left. We hope to see you there. Okay, cool. So we just went out there with Ben for our first door. He opened up the conversation with them. I could just see that they were a little bit reserved and potentially scared. And so we just needed to go on a fact-finding mission to figure out what the problems that they were having, namely their roof, and probably not trusting door knockers that much. So by building rapport and breaking down those boundaries, we're able to set up a lead for tonight. Yep. Cool. Let's get it.
Summary. Hello, sir. We're just at Margaret's down the street. She was really excited because we're actually going to be able to help her get a new roof and lower her electric bill all bundled together. Not a single dollar out of her pocket. So I wanted to see if anyone stopped by about the project. Okay.
Just a quick thing. Before you start dropping the names of your neighbors that you have set good leads with, make sure that they're curious about the project, or else they might just call that neighbor, grenade your lead, and then you don't get either.
So how would you open it?
I would not start doing products and features over a Ring camera. It's like, hey, I just have to chat with you about something regarding the net metering power project. Don't just immediately start giving them a bunch of stuff without figuring out if they need those things.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Okay. Add to the slip montage. Sure. Hi, how are you?
All right.
Hey, we're actually just stopping by because we were in the neighborhood. We were doing a couple of the projects with your neighbors. Has anyone stopped by about the smart grid project? Let you know what's going on?
I'm getting ready to go to work. I don't have time.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be quick with you. I'll just give you the quick version. If you want to actually take a look over here, I'll show you. We're doing for all your neighbors is we actually are helping them lower their electric bill. Did you notice that it went up by like 30% this year so far? Do you look at your bill?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the reason for that is because we're in an energy mandate right now to be 50% renewable by 2030. So we're on track to get there, but they're subsidizing people so that they can get their projects for solar to reduce their electric bill by 30%. Has anyone stopped by, any solar guys? They probably want a bunch of money up front.
Don't have no interest in solar.
Is it because of the money up front, or is it because of the roof?
It's most overrated. It won't even work in Florida anyway.
Why would it work in Florida?
You got too much moisture, too many clouds.
Florida's the best state for it because we have the most sun. The months that they don't have enough sun, it makes up for the months that we have a
Yeah,
ton
or
of
it's
sun.
no solar.
Got it. So just a question. I'm Carlos, by the way. Good to meet you. And that Corvette is sick. Yeah. So I'm like, you're not going to run late to work because you're going to get there really, really quickly. So I'll just let you. So.
No, I'm taking a truck today. It's the
Oh, got it, because of the rain. Yeah, you don't want to be spinning out the entire time. I was driving a 72 Corvette for a little bit and realized why there's been upgrades since then.
I had an 85 back in Delaware when I lived there.
Yeah, was that the C? That's a C4? Yeah. So you actually had an air conditioner that worked?
Yeah.
Anyway, so Walmart, Target, and Disney, they're the 3 biggest installers of solar in Florida. They don't tend to make investments because they're a bad idea. So the reason why solar now makes more sense is just because utility rates have went up pretty significantly. Now, I'm not sure if the house qualifies. That's what we do on our end. If I could save you $5 to $6 grand, and that takes 15 minutes, I think it would take you a lot longer to work that amount of hours in order to be able to get that money back. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to send you over my business card, and then we can figure out a time where we can do that. Is it 813? Her insurance company is actually requiring her to get a re-roof. And so in her case, we're just rolling it in with the solar, right? So that's basically it. So if we can schedule out like 10 minutes so I can at least do an inspection. I can't fly a drone over right now, it's literally raining, to where we can figure it out, and that'd be great.
All right.
That sound fair?
All right.
All right, man. I'll chat with you soon. All right, you have a good day. We're being a little bit quiet because we know the neighbors can hear us right now. So I'll let you in on a little secret. Ben did a great job of making sure the guy was actually getting out even when it was raining to try to break preoccupation with the customer. But I could tell that based off of body language and him checking his hand, he wasn't buying what Ben was selling. So I got him more engaged by bringing up his Corvette and making a quick joke about his house in a positive light in order to win him over so we could get back to the trust cycle and get him back on the straight line. So as the monsoon is coming back, we got a couple pitches in. We're able to get a little bit of training. What are some things you learned today?
Number one was to get excited about your past projects in the neighborhoods. Your neighbor was really excited that they're able to do so and so and so. Another thing was to just look at their body language more to figure out where they're at, figure out what you're gonna say to get them to open up more. And then the third thing is build more trust.
Yeah, absolutely. So building trust can be a foundation that's going to allow you to be able to sell more deals by engaging people. Using real world conversations can actually get them to sway over to you and redirect them to win them over. And if you love content like this, make sure to click subscribe below. If you're looking to change your life for the better, we're hiring in Tampa, Orlando, Miami, and all over the entire country, including Southern California. But most importantly, click on one of these 2 videos. YouTube thinks you're going to like it a lot.